My role in this module was largely based around creating the main characters, Vin, Egg, Bob, and Mo, as well as creating some minor environment assets such as a set of rocks, variations of mushrooms, as well as a few lily pads to be used as obstacles in the level. The process started off with composing concept art of the characters, going through various iterations of each one to get a distinguishable silhouette, as well as an eye-catching colour palette that would make them more memorable to the player. With this I went into Maya and started modelling each character. I unwrapped, rigged, and skin weighted the robots at this stage. From here I went on to texture the robots in Substance Painter for the first pass of texture, and then I later improved them by adding height and normal details, decal, and general improvements of their texture as a whole. After I was happy with their textures, they were then implemented into the game level and were ready to use. In terms of the environment assets, the same process applied to them, except these assets were largely hand painted to give a more stylised look. I took a lot of time adding details to these to make them less realistic looking than the robots, mainly so that the environment and characters would stand out from each other separately. Creating the assets in Substance Painter meant that I could use a non-destructive method of creating several iterations of colour, like I did with the mushrooms. This added a lot of customizability with the level and allowed us to break up large chunks of the same asset, making the level more interesting to look at. My final contributions were several UI elements. I created the icons to show which character you're playing as in the game, as you can see on screen, as well as both the instructions screen and control screen. These offer guidance on how to play the game, as I wanted them to be easy to read, but still fit within the sci-fi theme of the level.